Hi guys, welcome. So, what I want to do is, these are the Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn, and I've not yet used them or anything like that. They are a 52 card deck to discover the landscape of your soul, it says. Yeah, Sacred Destiny Oracle. Very nice box, very sturdy cards. I did notice that I do like them when they're thick and sturdy. Very easy to shuffle. Ooh. Potential. So this is the back. This is one of the pictures. See, potential says to me about unlocking potential within. Now, if I was going to read the card from a picture, one thing that stands out is the fact that it almost looks like an explosion of white light's about to happen, an epiphany, so to speak, an unlocking of something within someone's life that's been through a lot to get to it, but it was worth it in the end, because obviously there's the big mountain. There's also a slight reflection, which, looking at a card, I would say that means to reflect upon oneself and change things that are needed. But we'll go to the book and see what the book says. But that's, if I was reading it, that's what I would assume it to mean. So it is a volcano. I thought it was a little explosion about to happen. Volcanoes erupt in places where the Earth's plates meet, and where there are cracks through which lava emerges, either explosively or by flowing more slowly down the cinder one. Even where a volcano is at rest, there is always the possibility of a huge eruption. There is the potential of great power. There are very few things on this planet more commanding than an erupting volcano. Yes, it's unpredictable and formidable, wild energy. So, the sacred landscapes want you to know. This card appears when you are ready to activate your potential and step into your strength. This is a time to activate those gifts that you've had and to not put them on the back burner in your life. You have incredible, unstoppable potential. This is the time to allow it to flow. It's like an inner wellspring of power, and it's going to emerge. Well, don't lay dormant anymore. Don't be uncomfortable with your emotions, and don't back down from expressing by keeping yourself inside. It's time to emerge. So yeah, it's a great expansion of energy, or a gift, something within your life that you've hidden or felt like you couldn't express. Success. Success could be many things, but there's a puma, which would say something hidden coming to light. There's a beautiful red energy sky, so there's red flowers, there's yellow, friendship, green, abundance. There's a lot of abundant things. There's abundance, that's for sure, because there's a lot. There's mountains in the background that are coming out of you, which would say, you know, that the hard times are passing, or past, or about to. With the puma, though, it's almost like something hidden is coming out to foresight. There could be opportunities, because abundance generally flows with opportunity, and there's definitely much abundance and much growth and happening here. So we shall see what the card says. That's how I read it. I only ever read what pops out. If it doesn't pop out, then I don't bother. Now they are in, it looks like they are anyway, in alphabetical order in the book. So it's a tropical jungle, the richest and most successful habitats on our planet. Yes, that is true. So what the landscape is trying to tell us. Sacred landscape. Satisfaction, contentment and fulfillment are at hand. Success is waiting to expand in your life. Be ready to accept and embrace this success, for it might occur rapidly. All is possible. The gates of triumph are awaiting to open. Being in a state of gratitude for all the small successes in your life will give birth to larger ones. Your satisfaction will come in many forms, and possibly all at once in your life. Celebrate it all. So yeah, it is great fortune, abundance. That's kind of what I thought it was. Yeah. Opened. Because this is opened and there's a full moon, and moon is very much, there's all the astrological signs around. The clouds are clearing and making the way. This is definitely some sort of spiritual awareness, higher self, opening a new, not so much a new path, but a new, more conscious you, working with magic and being able to understand it a lot more and adapt to it a lot more. I would say that's what that's inclining. Now, the moon generally does mean emotions as well. So, with it being a full moon and emotions, it could be that what once hurt you would not hurt you anymore. That's what I would say anyway, but opening, yeah, it's got to be spiritual for definite. It's got to be a higher consciousness, I would say. I'm going to read the book though. Secrets of the moon. The cycles of the moon affect every aspect of our life, as we know. It also regulates the tides, and it acts as our planet's water. The moon can affect monthly cycles of women, we know this. It's not an accident that a woman's cycle and the cycle of the moon are approximately the same amount of time. Yes, that's true. In native cultures, when women lived in nature, it was not uncommon for them to menstruate during the new moon and ovulate on a full moon. It was believed menstruation was the time that a woman had to be still, to put her everyday labours aside. The dark of the moon was a time to incubate ideas. The sacred landscape is saying, when you receive this card, be open to receiving signs, be still and do nothing, be open and breathe. Relax completely and thoroughly. Well, if you're trying to make a decision, take the time to watch for the signs. Once you see the signs and become receptive to the universe's messages, this is you recognizing these messages, which then brings you to a higher level of spirituality and a higher level of consciousness. It will also, in time, miracles can show up in ways you didn't expect it. Then we have purification, which would say that's all about cleansing, building a new you, a new beginning, a fresh start, fresh friendships even maybe, because it's yellow. Yellow flowers are very much about friendship and loving the home. Sunflowers is about harnessing the sun's energy. It's about rebirth, definitely it's fertility. So there's a lot in that, purification. And then taking risks, a lot of fire, which I think obviously means exactly what it says. Just go ahead and take that risk, it's worth it. So, I mean, I think it does anyway. Probably they're going to fall down, so we'll do the purification first and see what the book says. So there's that one that you can't turn the page down. It gets stuck. Summer rain. Traditionally, rain symbolises rebirth. Yeah, but so does the sun. That flower said sun to me, so that's where I saw. And washing one's sins away. Water is also associated with emotions, and the summer rain can represent the release of a long-held emotions that allows for purification and inner healing. Renewal, obviously, bringing forward May the renewal and blossoming, heightening the sun's rays. So what it says is, it can be difficult for a new vibrant energy to enter your life if it is clogged with old and outdated energy. Cleanse and purify your body and your physical space. This is a great time for detox, which, to be fair, purification is purification, isn't it? And allowing expansion, etc. But I think that's something that everybody's in now at this moment in time anyway. I think that's something that everybody understands, because changes are coming to the earth and we're changing with it. So then we have taking risk, which I just think it absolutely means taking risk is to take that risk. So, you know. High plateau. A high plateau is a large, flat area of land that is significantly higher than any other landscape around it. The sides, at least one or two, are sheer and steep. The formulations are typically caused by the upwelling of volcano magma and the tectonic movement, or even erosion. Some indigenous groups call these tablelands, which is Depu, the house of the gods. Depu, something. I hope I got that right. When you draw this card, it's time to step beyond your normal everyday life. Take some risks, face your fears, do things in a new and an unorthodox way. Listen more to your inner voice than to the voices and opinions of others. Rather than running from potential failure, embrace it. History has shown that those willing to face failure will often succeed in a massive way later. Interesting reading. Beautiful cards. So yeah, those are the Sacred Destiny Oracle. They are quite beautiful cards. Pictures are very beautiful. They're simple, yet they're very put together very well. I love the quality as well. I always like it when you get really good quality cards that you can actually, you know, put your hand to. Like, yes, I like those. So anyway, guys, and yes, that is on a purpose. So, can you hear the rain trickling? There's a little bit of rain, but there's also snow outside, so yeah, it's a bit weird. got snow and rain all at the same time. But it's quiet. So I am actually ready for a ritual later on that I'll be doing. That's why. Such rain. Love and light people. I hope you like those cards. I do. I like it when you get a good quality card. I always think it's good. Get good. Many blessings. Bye.